Hi besties. I thought I'd come on and do a quick video for the Illusion Bag Swap hosted by Coco. So I initially signed up on time, but I think I signed up the wrong way. I didn't realize you have to go to Instagram to sign up, so I just said include me in the swap on YouTube. And so when it came time to look for your partners, I could never find, or I had been waiting on her to post on the YouTube channel, and I didn't realize that everything was going on Instagram. So I messaged her and asked, who my partner would be or whatever, and she had already assigned everybody else. So she still let me join the swap, and she agreed to be my partner. So my partner is Coco. So I've done my bag. I'm still working on a couple of things, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video out. Those couple of things that I'm still working on will be a surprise once she gets it, but I'm going to show you guys my project. So this is what I'm shipping mine in. It's a flat rate shipping, a medium flat rate shipping box. So anything in here, as long as I stuff this thing full, it's going to be the same price. So anyway, here's my project. So I've got a few things in here, so let me go ahead and take them out, and then I will share with you guys. Bear with me just a second. Okay. Put that box aside. Alright, so here is my bag. Hopefully that is in frame. I haven't sealed it yet because, like I said, I still have a couple of things I'm working on, but let me measure. My bag is about 13 across and about 10, and it starts about right there, so about 10 inches down. So this is the front of my bag. You can see I got VIP Crafty Coco, and then I've got Illusion, K-Friend, Crafty Goodness, Glue Gun, Craft Life. Glitter is my favorite color. And then off to the back, we have a leather label that just says Bestie Bag Crafty Coco Collab. And the reason mine says Bestie Bag is because when I first saw Coco's videos, I started making these like right off the bat. And so I made a bunch for Mother's Day and a bunch, I made some for birthdays, and I did some for graduation, but I named them Bestie Bags. So I've got a label on the inside lining that says Bestie Bag, and then on this one I've got one on the back as well. So anyway, let me take this out of the package so that I can share it with you guys. All right, so hopefully you guys can get a good view of this bag. I wonder if I could turn some more light on. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry about that. So I'm back. So I had to get some more lighting. Okay, so this is the bag. Like I was saying, that's the back, and then over to the front, then over to the back, we've got the leather label, like leather fabric label, Bestie Bag and Coco Collab. So if we flip that over, and since this is falling out, we'll go ahead and take this out. So I've got, hold on, I think I forgot one thing. Hold on, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let's go ahead and start taking these things out. So I've got a little sequin. Well, first I've got a button. So I made her some of these buttons with her Crafty Coco logo on it. It says craft your dreams, create your magic, Crafty Coco. Crafting with heart and sparkle. And then I've got a little bag of sequin mix. And everything is kind of keeping in the pink theme, but this is different color pinks and like salmon color. So that's that. And then I've got another little button. This one's got some little flat back pearls. Another button, I think these are about 2.5 or 2.25 inches. Let's see. About 2.25 inches. So that's that. Hopefully you can see that without the glare. And then I've got this one. I made her another button. They're all the buttons are the same. I think I made a set of 5. And this one's just got a little backer card that kind of matches the actual button. Oh, this is my little ATC card. I'm gonna hide my phone number there, but I've got, I don't do memory decks. I don't have a memory decks die. I don't have a memory decks file. I don't have anything memory decks. So I made an ATC card. So it just says Bestie Bag. Let me take it out of the package so we don't have that glare. Okay, so there we go. So it says Bestie Bag, and then it says To Coco from Kristen, June 2026. And then it says, always nice to meet a crafty new friend. And then I've got my phone number, my email, and my YouTube and all that good stuff. And then on the back side, it says, thank you so much for including me in the Crafty Coco Swap. I appreciate your kindness, creativity, and generosity. I'm so grateful to be a part of this amazing swap. Crafty friends make the best friends. Happy crafting. Okay, so let me put that back in there. I did make this pretty sturdy. It's like chipboard. And then there's another button on the backer card. You've already seen that, so. And then this is another little sequins mix. Like I said, these all keep in theme with everything that I've made. So this one's gold and different shades of pinks. And another button, which is part of her set of 5. And so now this one is another big button, which is the last one of the 5. And then I've got some mini ones. And what you can do with these is put these on a bow, or you can just put them on, different projects. So some of them, I think I made 4 flat back with foam on the back, and then 4 actual pins, right? So that's that. Okay. And then because I don't make videos, nobody ever really gets to know who I am. So I did a little about me card, and I've got some little fun facts and stuff there, and a picture of me. And then I've got these things, which definitely still keeps in line with my pink and blue jean, or pink and denim color scheme. So we've got some flat back gems in different hues of blue and pink, right? Then we've got a little pack of action wobbles. These always come in handy when I make cards. I'm a card maker. I'm an everything maker, actually. But then we've got a smiley face patch. I don't know what it is. I have a thing for smiley faces. But I've also got this pack of shakers to go with the smiley. And this is like those little clay pieces. You can use these in shakers. You can put them on individual products. They're individual projects, but they're all sizes from tiny all the way to the larger size. So I don't know how many's in there, but I bought a huge bag of these, so I thought I'd share those. And then the little smiley face there. And then in keeping in theme with these, we've got like all 3 of these kind of match. So these are all flat backs. Okay, and then hold on, y'all, what fell? Sorry, hold on. I don't know what that was. Okay. So we've got an Elizabeth Craft stamps, a stamp set. It's called My Life. And then we've got, I think I'm pretty much sure I got this from like Ali or Temu, but it's a junk mail or happy mail stamp set. Do not bend, pretty please. Not junk mail, happy mail. Please deliver to Share Joy, Joy Inside. Non-machinable, Share Joy, please deliver to. So I thought that was a cute stamp set. And then I've got another stamp set that probably came from one of the same couple of places, but this is more for like card making or anything. It's got a bunch of different sentiments on it. And then I've got smiley face shakers. Again, like I said, I love the little smiley faces. And then this is Diamond Press. I couldn't put it in its original packaging because it came in a box. So I just took it out of the box and put it in a little plastic bag. But it's a charcuterie board set. So it's got the stamps and dies to make a charcuterie board a full charcuterie board. And let me just show you really quickly what that looks like. But it's the full set, never been used. I'll just show you the insert. So this is kind of what it can make. You can do a full charcuterie board, and it shows you how to layer the different dies, but all the dies and stamps are here. Okay, that's that. And then we've got some puffy, I don't know if you can see, they're dimensional little circle alphabet stickers. And we've got a little Sizzix die. I actually have 2 of these, and I've used mine a couple of times to make this little window card, but I've never used the second one, so we've got that in there. And then we've got some little thickers, and I think I got these from Ollie, but they're silver. And now you can see my little bag. It's Bestie bag, right? And so I'm not through yet, so I've got a few more things. So let me just put all of this aside so we can move on, and then I'll repackage this up later. Okay, we'll put that to the side. And then I've got these things, and then I've got one more thing after this. So this is, I made her very own, I can get it out, her very own spiral notebook, and it has the same theme that is on the buttons that I made, which are this, right? So it's just a little spiral notebook, and I think, I want to say it has 200 or 300 pages in there, but then you've got this little removable set of post-it, what do you call these, tags? I don't know. And then it's got a pocket on the front, and I just gave her some extra things if she wants to hook some things in her notebook. And then on the back, got another little clear pocket. And then on the back side, it says this book belongs to Crafty Coco. Keep your crafty paws off. And then it's got some little nail heads here. So that's that. The little action wobbles fell. Okay, so next we have, hold on, I'll show you that next. So next we have, it's upside down. I designed a set of scrapbooking papers for her. So this is her own scrapbooking pad, and I'm going to show you a few of the pages. And why I say this is hers is because her name is kind of intertwined in a lot of these pages. But I design my own scrapbook paper all the time to make my projects. So I just thought I'd design one for her. So this is the front, and it will have a like a face sheet with, you know, the little name of her collection and everything. But that's the face sheet. And then on this one, you can see this one says from the desk of Crafty Coco. And then down here it says the same thing, from the desk of Crafty Coco. That's one page. And then this one has Crafty Coco kind of all throughout. So is this one. If you look closely, you can see like there's a Crafty Coco. It's all throughout here, but that's that side and that one. And then this one, if you look at all the little stamps and tags, it says Crafty Coco to Crafty Coco on this postcard, but it's all throughout the sheet. And this is the back side. You've got some cut aparts. And this one. And then this one. This one. This one. And I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. Another page with some cut aparts. Oh, upside down. And then you've got some fabric labels. More cutter parts. Cutter parts. And some of these are repeats because I wanted to be able to give you the opportunity to, you know, if you wanted to use one side, you didn't, but you like both sides, but didn't want to cut one, then you've got another one somewhere in this stack. So these are like little tiny journaling cards. More cutter parts in case you had to cut that other sheet up. Same thing here. This one, and then this one. And then, hold on, I'm not through yet. And then here we've got some little cutter parts, which I'm actually cutting these apart, so there'll be like some ephemera that'll go with her pack. I'm gonna show you that in a second. And this is an envelope, policy envelope that I made from the paper pack. And then it's got some of the things that I've already cut out in here. Some of those little cut apart journaling spots. And what I had holding this envelope closed is this little paper clip that I made, and these are actually geared toward her as well. This one says just crafting is my therapy, but you can see it has a little bit of glitter on it, and it's just a little chunky paper clip. But I've also got her a set of these, and they're all different. They say, some of them say Crafty Coco, some of them just have crafty things, and I didn't make these into paper clips, but I did include a few clips in case she wanted to make some herself. But these are actually twinchies, what they call twinchies. I think they're like 2x2 or something like that. But anyway, I made that paper clip, and then I put some clips in here. She wanted to make some for herself. So let me see if I can pull some out and show you kind of what they look like. Sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. They're coming out. Okay. So we've got Crafty Coco. And they're just white on the back, but they're pretty sturdy cardstock. Create Everyday Joy. And I did glitter these up. Crafty Coco. Crafty Coco. Crafty Coco. Crafty Coco. Ideas, plans, crafty things. Crafty Goodness, Made with Love, Can't Stop Crafting, Sparkle, Create, Repeat, and Made with Love, 100% crafty. So much fun. And then I've got one more thing, and I'll put these back in the bag in a moment. I'll just leave that there. I've got one more thing, and I think, well, I know this will fit in the box because I try everything before I decide to make the video, just to make sure I didn't show you something that I wasn't sending you. So I made this. It's a mini version of the bigger bag. And this one is almost 9 inches by about 7. And I've got some little beauty things in here. I'm not going to take these out, but I've got a hand sanitizer. I've got some like peach Vaseline with a little silicone lip brush. I've got some little floss picks. I've got a face mask, a lip mask, some peach lotion, little fingernail file. I've got a back scratcher. I've got some Trident gum. And I think that might be it inside of there. So yeah, that is my illusion bag swap. I hope my partner likes it. And again, like I said, I am working on a couple more things that I don't have ready that I'm going to put in here. Maybe. I have to see. At least one thing for sure that I'm working on that will go in here. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it. And I really hope that my partner enjoys it. And again, thank you, Miss Coco, for allowing me to participate. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.